Hey, sports fans, Larry Eder here. We're with Nico Young. It's our first time to get to interview him. Mm-hmm. We're in lovely Las Vegas, and Nico's up here with his management team, Global Athletics. He's just about a 3.5 hour drive from Flagstaff, and he'll be heading back there today. But yesterday I got to interview Hobbs and Bryce, mm-hmm. and today I get to talk to you. So It's nice to finally meet you.
Yes, you as well.
So what's the first experience you remember in running? What was your first experience in running?
Well, I guess I started running when I was around 5 or 6 years old.
Okay.
I did youth track for a while.
Cool.
Yeah. So that'd be my first experience running. Very young. I guess I hardly remember that, but I ran a lot of things like the 100 and the 200 when I was like 7 years old. So
did you like the short stuff?
At that age, yeah, that's all I
yeah.
knew. I couldn't really run much further than that, but yeah, then I transitioned to longer stuff and obviously went from there. But yeah.
By the time you got to high school, did you have dreams about being a professional athlete? Did you have dreams about running in college? Did you know that, hey, I'm a little better than most of the kids? Or how did you approach running?
Yeah, in high school, I think that's when I started to really see what I could do within the sport. And my high school coach helped a lot with that. He motivated me and believed in me and kind of showed me what I was capable of. So that built up a lot of motivation when I was in high school, and then obviously that affected my college decision, and then in college grew from there, and I've realized that I definitely can have a professional career in this, and then that became a big goal of mine for sure.
And your high school coach's name?
Sean Brosnan.
Yes, I've interviewed Sean. He was fun. Wow.
Yeah, it was high energy.
So much. I do a daily podcast, Socially the Distance, mm-hmm. and there was so much information, and you could tell how enthusiastic he was too.
Yeah. He's very passionate.
Yeah. You guys had a great team when you were in high school,
mm-hmm.
and what I loved is watching, because I was living in Wisconsin, mm-hmm. but I'd see the videos of you guys and how close you all were at the end of your races. Did you train to keep the team together in some of the big races, or was it running as a team or running everybody for themselves, or was it a combination?
I guess it's always a combination, but definitely in high school, I think we were able to cultivate a good team dynamic where, we're all very supportive of each other and our individual outcomes, and saw the greater impact of that to a team score. So, mm-hmm. It definitely was a little bit of both. Of course, everyone had their individual aspirations, but we also recognized how important that would be for the whole team.
What was your favorite distance to race in high school? Did you have a favorite?
Yeah, I raced a lot of 2 miles. I'd say that'd be my favorite.
Yeah, it's a great distance. It really is.
Yeah, don't really run it after high school. So
it's. Yeah. What was it like to go from the 2 mile to the 5K for you? Was it a challenge?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think I raced one 5K on the track in high school, but mm-hmm. cross country was always a 5K, so that kind of made the transition easier. Definitely getting to college and running 10Ks was the bigger transition, but a 5K on the track I think is always hard, and I think it's right in the middle of like a longer distance, but it's also run pretty fast, so it can be difficult in that way for sure. Yeah.
Okay. What was the biggest mistake you think high school kids make in their running in high school?
I think a lot of high school kids put a lot of pressure on themselves to perform well and get into a good college and set themselves up for a good career, which is, of course, very understandable. Like, you would want that.
Sure.
But I do think, I see a lot of high school kids getting in their own heads about those things and not really sure yet how to organize a race plan in their head, or don't have a great coach that can help guide them, so they just end up kind of doing all these crazy things to reach their goals. But I think it's a long learning curve, and that's kind of just how high school is, but I do think that can make it stressful for sure. Yeah.
Did you enjoy your high school experience?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did.
Did you? And this is gonna sound like a weird question, but I ask this because I'm fascinated. I just remember how focused I was on track in high school and cross country. I went to a school where the academics were really important too. Did you have a life outside of running in high school?
I mean, yeah, I definitely allocated a lot of time to schoolwork, so
Sure.
that was kind of the
Yeah.
next thing after running. And then, yeah, I mean, I think my life outside of running in school and high school kind of revolved around just anything with the team, my friends, all of that sort of thing. But yeah, that was kind of it. Didn't really have much time for much else. So.
And my best friend 50 years later is still one of my teammates from high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it just because you
Yeah.
share all that time and that experience, right?
Yeah, and it's a big like developmental period too, I think. So.
Was it hard for you to make your college decision where you wanted to go, or had you thought about NAU for a long time?
Yeah. Well, I was always considered NAU, and definitely was well aware of the running program and what that was there to provide. But yeah, my college decision was definitely pretty difficult. I visited a lot of places, and I had a lot of people telling me different things of where they thought I should go.
Yeah.
But I think it came down to trusting what it was that I wanted and the school that would bring me that. And I knew NAU would set me up to be in the best place for that. So yeah, I think I just knew.
What was your major in school?
Nutrition and foods.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to graduate school? Are you thinking about that, or what's the?
I don't know how much more school I'll do in the future, maybe, but right
Sure,
now
yeah.
got my undergrad and I'm done for now. So I'll see.
Hey, totally legit.
Yeah.
I get that, man.
Yeah.
You showed again the move you were talking about that the move from the 5 to the 10, and actually for the high school kids, it's from the 2 to the 2 mile to the 10,000.
Yeah,
it's a
honestly,
huge change. What was the biggest challenge of that distance for you?
Yeah, I think just volume of workouts and intensity of workouts. I think that's kind of probably what everyone goes through when they transition to the college level is increasing intensity and volume of training. But I think that was the biggest thing. But you have to run high volume and you have to increase the intensity to be able to handle a 10K, especially in cross country. But I mean the training got me ready for it, and I knew what to expect from that. So.
What was your mileage like in high school?
It ranged. My freshman year, I started probably around, I guess I was injured quite a bit, but I would say like 30, 40 miles a week.
Okay.
In the 40s by the end. And then sophomore year, probably 40, 50. Junior year, maybe 50, 60. And then my senior year in the 60s. And I think I hit 70 once.
And when you went to college, what was your mileage? How did it change on mileage?
Yeah, it didn't change a whole lot my freshman year. I kind of was still around 60s to 70, but intensity of training and volume was up, and I was at altitude, so that definitely impacted it. And then, just kind of naturally worked up from there. Cross country was always different than track, so
Sure.
a lot of the cross country mileage was higher, and then I'd drop down a bit in track. Intensity of workouts would increase. It kind of, I guess, wasn't as linear as high school, but in the 70s my freshman year, and then like 80 maybe in cross country my sophomore year, junior year, and then 90 or so my senior year in cross country. And then track, this past track season was all over the place. I mean, I had weeks at 20 miles, I had weeks at 80 miles. It just was, whether I was having injury issues or if workouts were taking a lot out of me, it depended. Yeah.
A lot of people have been hearing about double threshold workouts. Can you explain to me a double threshold the way that you see it?
I think those workouts can have a very good place in training. We definitely do a lot of it. I do that pretty frequently, but I think it's been most important in the development of my aerobic engine and kind of just bridging the gap between easy run paces and workout paces, having that threshold and that longer, higher volume type days. So
When
yeah.
you do easy days, so I remember I was going to Santa Clara University. We didn't have a track program, so I trained with a community college. And I do the hard days with them, but I stayed away on the easy days because everybody liked to race on the easy days. How do you keep control on the easy days?
Well, I think being at altitude is definitely quite a bit different. Just because, we do, in college, we would do really intense workouts, and now those workouts are the same intensity, if not more. So it's kind of like easy running is the in-between fitness where it's given to up to the athlete to determine what they think their easy run pace should be and how they can recover to hit the workouts, because ultimately the workouts are the most important thing. So yeah.
Your college coach is
Mike Smith.
Mike.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from Mike? Because I hear so many wonderful things about him. I've never got to meet him. I really would love to interview him sometime. But the kids that I know that have trained with you or trained in the program just say wonderful things. And the way he comports himself, and the like especially at the NCAA cross country, where we'll see him in a week or so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's still my current coach now, which I'm grateful for.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think the best thing about him is, he's helped guide me develop as a person and an athlete throughout my college career, and I think those go hand in hand. And I think that's the biggest thing is his ability to how he's helped guide me to be the person that I am. I feel like that's the biggest thing.
Cool.
As simple as that.
I believe coaches are role models, man, and that's just and we don't give them enough credit for the things they do.
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
You've talked about altitude. I remember in the 70s I would train up in Yosemite. I'd get up about 9,000 feet, drive my bus up there, and it took me a few days to start feeling human. Did it take you a while? And especially then with so you had the increased intensity, and then you had the altitude too. That had to be very challenging.
Yeah, no, definitely. I had a few injury issues my freshman year. I think just transitioning to training and all of those things. The intensity of workouts and the volume of workouts was a big transition, and I was ready for it. Just it was natural with my high school progression to that, and my college coach, and it was all put together in a way that would make that transition easy for me. It took a little bit of time, but I got used to it, and then that just became the new normal. So, yeah.
Do you do a long run each week?
A long run?
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely. The training at NAU was usually on a 6-day schedule. So our week would start Monday and Saturday with a long run, Sunday as a rest day. And then start the week again. So yeah.
Ed Icestone did that back in the 80s.
Really?
Ed would do 100 with Paul Cummings. They would do 120 to 140 a week in 6 days.
Huh.
And they were, where they were in Utah. But he was the first guy that I knew that took a day off. I started taking a day off as I got into my 20s because I found that, especially after a long run, getting that break day, then you felt so good the rest of the week.
Yeah, no, you do.
Do you do core work or strength work or weight room?
In college, that was something that was, we consistently would do core work, but the lifting would change frequently just because there's always there would always be new weight coaches transitioning in and out of the program, which made it difficult to be consistent with things. But it was, I lifted a bunch in college. This past year, I didn't lift. I barely lifted maybe once or twice this whole past year. So now I'm in a good strength program with a great strength coach who is helping me build that spot that I haven't, I don't think I've really utilized at all for improvement. So that's something I'm working on now with him, and that's going really well. Yeah.
Good.
So,
do you do massage therapy?
Yeah.
How
Absolutely.
often?
Twice a week, I try to get an hour
That's
massage.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
my Finnish friends, that's how we learned about it in the 70s and 80s, and everybody swore by it. And I trained with Rob DiCostella for the '84 Olympics, and he had a massage therapist, 217 marathoner, who trained with him,
Yeah.
and he got massage every day. And I was just like, wow, this is why the guy can handle it. You know,
Yeah.
The intensity is amazing. The 5,000 collegiate record was pretty incredible. What do you remember from that race?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, I think I knew at that race on my best day that I could break 13, but then actually having done it was a whole nother thing. Yeah, I remember halfway through that race, feeling pretty good and just felt like things were moving right, and the pace felt fine, and I knew that was going to be a good day kind of at that point. And then the close happened naturally, as it seemed to for a lot of this past year. That kind of came together in a great way. So
Cool.
yeah, I was very happy with it and proud of it.
Do you work? Is there a part of your workout, or is there a mental cue you give about working on your finish, or do you think it's kind of a naturally developing thing? Because you've got a great class 1K, you know, and you're there in that last lap,
Yeah.
which really blows my mind, because I'm watching you, and I'll rewatch these videos, and I'm watching the intensity, and I'm kind of going, he's just taking it one lap at a time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's what it looks like, because there's some great pictures of you with your eyes almost closed, you know, and you guys are really hammering.
Yeah, no, I like to go to physical cues, like my eyelids and stuff like that, to relax in races. But yeah, the close, I mean, this past year has been incredible. I mean, that's something I've been working on for a while, so that coming together at this time was fantastic. I know that's something I'm very confident in, and know how to kind of put together so that I can be in a place to close. So yeah, I mean, that's something, I've been working on that for a while, and it's I've gotten to the place where I can get to the end of the race strong enough, not broken down mechanically enough, that I can still close off of any pace like that. Sometimes, honestly, it feels better running a faster pace to be able to close off of that pace. It just depends, how my body's moving that day, and what feels comfortable. So different paces are it's kind of the whole running mechanic thing, and all of that is very interesting and complicated. So
Do you use different shoes on your easy days than on your hard days?
I use a variety of trainers on my easy days, and then workouts, usually a couple shoes, usually pretty similar ones. I like the Adidas Bostons for my easy run
It's a nice
days.
shoe.
It's a good shoe. And then the Adidas Takumis for most workouts that don't involve spikes. And then I like both of the Adidas Ambition spikes and Avanti spikes are different purposes, but those are great. So I feel like those 4 shoes in rotation, and then a few other trainers on the side. But figuring out what works.
What's your 10,000 shoe?
10,000 shoe. This whole past year I wore the Ambitions.
Yeah, we had a shoe back then called it was Adidas. It was the Moscow 1980. And it was the first time that had a lift, because before that we were doing 25 laps with no lift at all, man. And it just, your Achilles afterwards and your legs just felt like it took you a couple days to kind of to get back.
For sure.
Cross country, you still really like a lot?
It's I'll see kind of if I decide to do cross country as a pro. I feel like it'd be a fun thing to do. But definitely miss the college cross country, so I always loved that.
Are you thinking about world cross country, giving it a shot?
Maybe, I think it would be fun. It would be fun to try, so we'll see.
It's a whole different world, man.
I'm sure.
It's fascinating. I watched your NCAA races, and the NCAA cross country has got a cult following. People go crazy over it. What was the most, and you've run NCAA cross country, do you have a favorite course that you ran for a championship?
Well, I really like the Wisconsin course in Madison, Nutty Comb, like that course.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I'm going to be
that's
down there this weekend.
yeah, I'll be there too, actually.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited. Yeah, that course I think is just like a great cross country course, just in general, it just is. But having run the Oklahoma course so many times in my college career and having had a lot of success there, I mean, that course is ridiculous and one of the hardest things I've ever run, but that might be my favorite.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
You do you enjoy indoor racing?
Yeah, I love indoor. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited for this indoor season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you race down in Albuquerque a little bit too? Do you guys go down there to race or not?
NCAA's, I did race there,
Okay,
but other
okay.
than that, I don't think I've raced there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you started to plan out your season for next year yet?
Yeah, a little bit. I'd like to have a strong indoor season and then come back again summer, fall for outdoor. Nothing crazy specific yet, but I already have the 10K standard, so I'd definitely like to run that at the trials or the USA's, but and then hopefully get the 5K as well and run that there too. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Olympic trials last year.
Yeah.
That was an interesting race. How do you recall that event?
Yeah, that was definitely, it was an exciting race and the outcome was fantastic and I was thrilled with it. But leading up into that race, I was, felt like I was reaching towards the end of my season. So, that made it more difficult. But, I was able to get it done even despite not feeling super great after a long season. So, and then turn around after that, which was good.
Yeah, Connor Mans told me that he was just out there to see how much he could push it.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of him.
Yeah.
I know his coach real well. Ed's, just a couple years younger than me, and I like the enthusiasm of the kids, So
he's fantastic.
Yeah, it keeps it fun. You've run some of the sound running events, haven't you? Did you run the 10? You ran the 10 last year, did you not or not?
I did, yeah.
Now talk to me about that event, because I'm fascinated with that, because it's in my era it was really hard to find 10,000s. Now it's even harder, and especially now with the high level that you have to race to qualify. Going into that race, did you feel a lot of pressure?
Sort of. I mean, I really wanted the standard, but I knew like breaking 27 was going to be, that would have, it would have to be a really good day for that to happen. Considering only 3 Americans had done it before.
Sure.
I was not naive to how hard that would be, but I mean, I think coming off of the week before NCAA indoors and having had so much success in the 5K and the 3K, rolled into the 10K that weekend, and I think I was able to carry that momentum and race really well off of it. So I was very excited for the sound running meet.
Was your body beat up after the 3 and the 5?
A bit, but I do think there's a way with races like that where that actually, I do think it may have helped me in the 10K, having run that. And then I took a lot of time that week, didn't run very many miles, kind of did like an easier transition workout, and then just got ready for that race. And I flew in the day before and then raced and then left. So, yeah. Yeah,
no, it was a fun race to watch.
Yeah.
And it's, I think Jesse Williams and his team puts together incredible field for those things, and it's just really 25 laps to me is one of the most fascinating races. Now talk to me about your Olympic experience.
That was very exciting. I mean, it's I think it was a crazy experience. Before the Olympics, my teammates and coach, we went to Font-Romeu, France for altitude camp. Yeah, and that was pretty cool. It was beautiful there, and that was fun. I think it was able to distract ourselves from that we were racing in the Olympics. So it was helpful in that way. And then the whole Olympic experience was amazing. Being in the Olympic Village was cool. Racing obviously in that stadium was incredible. And then following that, I was able to stay in the city for 10 days and experience that too.
Yeah, Paris,
So,
it rocks.
yeah, took advantage of all of it.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. The Stade de France is one of my favorite. I was there in 2003
Yeah.
and saw Kipchoge at 18 win the 5,000, and then Tirnish Tababa, and it was really a lot of fun. Did you get to meet any of the people that you kind of admire? Did you get to meet any of the athletes from around the world that you'd wanted to meet? Or
Yeah, sort of, I guess. I mean, racing against them was pretty cool. So I guess I sort of met them in that way, but I felt like it is kind of, a lot of people keep to themselves before the race and kind of just get ready to run that. But no, it was cool. I mean, after I did get to, I did get to meet some people, and that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Talk to me about the intensity of racing at the Olympics.
Yeah. I think, well, that stadium was ridiculous. It was crazy, and it was very intense. It felt like I was like in like a concert stadium, but the racers were the performers, so it was incredible. We knew beforehand that race was probably going to be a fast race, so I expected that. I didn't expect it to be quite as fast as it was, but it was it was a crazy experience, and I didn't really have a whole lot to lose, so I kind of just went for it, and I was like, I'm just going to go out as far as I can in this and see where that takes me. So
it was fun watching you. I thought that you left it all out on the track, which I think is the biggest compliment you can give someone in a race like that, because it's got to be intimidating in some ways.
Yeah.
Was that one of your dreams to compete in the Olympics?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's something I've always wanted. So
cool.
Being able to do it at 22 is pretty incredible. Yeah.
So you intend to be around for LA 2028 and 2032?
Yep.
Would you like to have a long career?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Are we going to see you stick with the 10 or for a while, 5 and 10 for a while? Or are you going to dabble with road racing, or kind of where are you and Coach talking right now?
I don't know. I mean, maybe some road races here and there. I'm actually running a mile road race in a couple weeks.
Oh, nice! That'll be fun.
Yeah, in Hawaii, so that'll be cool. But
cool.
I think sticking with the 5 and 10 for now will be good. I'd like to stay on the track for as long as I can. So
cool.
Yeah.
So you survived. What is it? 27 minutes. So you did pretty darn well. I want to ask you. So what I do is I do the full interview, but I break up some clips too. And first question is going to be, what's the biggest thing you would tell high school runners about staying focused in high school?
I would say, being focused is a really good thing, but I think it's important to remember what you're focusing on, and I think it's important for high schoolers to try their best to not focus just on the outcome of a race and how that's going to impact their career following, but on what they're going to do in each race and how they're going to get to that point, because ultimately that's the only thing you can't control. So focus on that. I think a lot will come of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the importance of cross country in the development of a young distance runner?
I think cross country is very important. Definitely it was for me in high school and college, running those longer distances and helping me get ready for track races, just building that. It's a time where you can run more mileage and race off of that, and I think that's very important for development and getting your legs underneath you, and being able to run more, and then later on incorporate more intense workouts with that same mileage and just get better from there. Yeah.
Where should young athletes place indoor track and field? Should it be a focus on itself? Is it a build up towards the outdoor season? How do you approach that?
I mean, I like indoor a lot, so I definitely see my indoor season as like a huge point of the year. I think it depends kind of what your goals are. I think in the NCAA, it's hard to run cross country hard, indoor hard, and outdoor hard. So, yeah, focusing on maybe like one or two of those and maybe leaving one can be helpful. But I think, if you enjoy indoor, there's no reason why you can't run fast there and then continue to if you plan out your year right. So I love indoor. So
What is what's the biggest lesson you learned between moving from high school to a college athlete?
Yeah, I think just that training gets more intense and you're running more, but it's the level that you're used to is just becomes higher, and then it becomes your new normal. And I think that's like you just get used to making that higher and higher. And then I think high school and then college is very developmental for everyone as a person. So I feel like that's kind of the biggest thing, is being out on your own, and then obviously post college. But yeah.
Was it a difficult decision to go pro?
No, I definitely, as my college career went on, that's, it was always something that I wanted, but that became clearer and clearer that was going to happen. And, so yeah, no, I just, that is what I wanted, and it was an easy decision. Yeah.
Well, you're with a good group.
I think so.
Yeah,
yes,
you got a great group of people, and the Global Athletics are great folks. And I've known Spencer for 1,000 years, and they really, Adidas has a real wonderful way of taking care of their athletes.
Oh, they definitely do. Yeah,
so I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, did you take a break after Paris?
Yes, I took like the whole month of August off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so great. It was good. Yeah.
So, kind of where are you at in your training right now? Are you just kind of starting back up again?
Yeah. I'd say I'm like in the middle of it right now. So I've been running a decent amount for a little while now, and then I'm working up intensity of workouts and getting ready to start running some faster paces to get ready for the indoor season.
Cool. Well, Nico, you've survived 32 minutes with me. I'm quite impressed. It's really fun meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I've been,
you too.
I'll observe athletes for a while, right? I see you in the races, and I try to do the homework and stuff like that. And I've watched some of your interviews, and you seem to really enjoy what you do.
Yeah. I do.
Last question. You're a role model for a lot of kids. Do you see that as pressure? Do you see that as a privilege? How do you approach that?
I think in the past maybe I had seen that as pressure. I think now I see it as a privilege.
Cool.
I think we're all just trying to be better, and I'm doing the same thing as a 15-year-old in high school trying to run 4:20 in the mile or something like that. It's all the same on some level. So I think if I see it that way, then I can really help a lot of people. So. Yeah.
This is Larry Eater with RunBlogRun. We've just interviewed Nico Young. He's an Adidas-sponsored athlete, and an Olympian, and we look forward to seeing him again soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nico.
Yeah.